Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. Thanks for joining me here in Dwarf Fortress once again in the city of Anvilseal. We're following Uzol Onertones, our new king, or he's really not new, but he has come to reside here in Anvilseal. And off camera, I've been doing a little bit of planning, trying to figure out exactly how we are going to make our nobility, specifically Uzol and his wife, and our outpost liaison, how we're going to make them comfortable here in Anvilseal, because we haven't really prepared for this. This is a bit of a surprise. So before we get to that, though, we're going to need to jump right in and take care of Degel Rakustanen, who has created a bulky donkey leather right glove and has offered it to the mighty anvil. So let's take a look at this donkey leather glove. And let's take a look at what that's all about. We'll jump over to that. Sorry, Uzol. Must be right here, yes. Now, Degel has one child, and Sarvis Paint Splattered is her husband. Nil Famerak is her child. I think that she's been in the fortress for a while, but now she is a leather worker. So let's take a look at what she has just created. It is a Roth Stinthad. A Roth Stinthad. 22,400 for a right glove. That's pretty impressive. Let's look at the materials. Bulky donkey leather right glove. All craftsdorfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round amethyst cabochons encircled with bands of sheep leather, pigtail, square cut, paradots, giant cave spider silk, and tin. This object menaces with spikes of green glass. On the item is an image of asparagus in donkey leather, and on the item is an image of a blueberry bush in wolf leather. On the item is an image of a crescent moon in orthoclase. A Rustin Thad. Well, thank you, Degel. That's very nice of you to offer that to Anvilseal. Let's put it on display. Let's find one of these places that can take some display items. How about this one? And we'll assign that up real quick once the inventory loads here. Let's just go to gloves. There it is. It would be nice if you could see on that screen if something was already on display somewhere, but we'll get that on display, Degel. Thank you so much. Okay, so getting back to the problem at hand, the arrival of these three dwarves is momentous, of course, but we have embarrassingly been caught a bit unprepared, and so our king is praying here in the temple to no one, which is fine. He wants martial training. Oh, that's not him. Oh, my goodness. Perhaps we better go locate Uzol again. Is he stacked up in there? There he is. Oh, he's outside of the temple. He's just outside of the temple. What do I mean? He needs a royal throne room, of course. And with 2 lovers and 14 children, he's undoubtedly going to have a large family. But we need to pick out a place where we can build a palace for him. A royal bedroom will suffice, and of course, all the accoutrements that come with that. So let's take a look at his personality And the reason that I want to do this is because I want him to have really good thoughts about living in Anvilseal once we get things created. And so it is going to be best for us just to start from what is it that the king really likes. If the king likes it, then he's going to have more happy thoughts. So he has great creativity and amazing memory, great feel for the surrounding space, and the ability to read emotions fairly well, but he has a shortage of patience and quite poor focus. This is talking about his personality and traits. He wants to master a skill. Well, you've come to the right place. Anvilseal has a lot of hard work. He likes orthoclase. Well, that's a good thing. He likes orthoclase, nickel silver, pinfire opal. I don't ever think I've seen pinfire opal. A giant loon tooth. Which seems strange. Gauntlets, ballista arrows, donkeys for their stubbornness, words of the murky shadow and the sound of the silk of skirts, and the sight of the sister of silkiness. Interesting. When possible, he prefers to consume lizard, spotted ratfish, turnip wine. I don't think we have any of those. Maybe the ratfish. He absolutely detests toads. So here's what I see. Nickel silver, pinfire opal, and orthoclase. So let's take a look if maybe we can build an orthoclase palace for Uzul Undertones. And those of you might be wondering, where are we going to build this palace? Well, I did some thinking and some planning, and I think that here at the entrance to the Temple of Death, we can build a mausoleum for the king. We can put his palace up to the north here, and we'll hollow out a big area for the palace to be in. And then maybe we'll make that throne room very large, and then for each king that Anvilseal has residing in it, we can put several statues, and we'll call it the Hall of Kings. So we'll begin construction on the Hall of Kings. It's not going to be as crazy as our long temple to death. And then probably the royal living complex will go down here. So tomb, royal living complex, and then the Hall of Kings up in this area. And then we can find another place. I haven't quite worked out where the outpost liaison is going to live. But we can probably find a spot for Feb maybe on the next floor. Or, in one of these other areas. Probably not in the work area, because that's not a good place. We do have this area here that's made out of all silver, and this is for our mayor, our mayoral home. We might be able to do something like that for Feb out in this area, perhaps. We also could go up a couple floors and put something up here, and since this is orthoclase, maybe we make like a copper thing over here, and Feb has her own setup over in this area. Now she needs 3 chests, 2 cabinets, a dining room, a throne room, and a great bedroom. So yeah, we can get the outpost liaison set up probably over here. In fact, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's start by doing some planning. And we might actually take this area and go up with it. So there's plenty of room above us. That would allow us to dig some of that out. But we're going to go with priority 1 on this, because we've got some dwarves that are downstairs looking for more gold. Fortunately for us, though, Uzul Undertones doesn't care for gold. He cares for nickel silver. So before I actually start designating some more mining, there's nickel silver flasks. So maybe we could use those and put those on display. But I probably should look up how to make nickel silver bars so that we can make some furniture out of nickel silver. Let's take a look here. Nickel silver is a metal produced from a mixture of nickel, zinc, and copper. Despite its name, it doesn't contain silver. So no reason to create it unless your dwarves like it, according to the wiki. So that's actually going to make things a little bit easier for us. So let's see what kind of how much nickel we have. That's not the way to do it. Don't have a lot of nickel, apparently. We have a lot of copper. Let's see if we can just get a few bars forged. I'm guessing that this will get canceled. And then let's start with another mining designation here. So this is going to be the entrance to the Royal Mausoleum. And I think we're just going to make a big square box. $10 wide seems good, so we're going to have to go one more here, and then one more here. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I got the one in there. Okay. Then we are going to make this area the kind of entrance to... We'll leave some space there. This is going to be our entrance, and of course, to the royal bedroom suite. It's a little bit off the beaten path, but, I mean, it's not too far. And then, of course, the Hall of Kings. So the Hall of Kings, I think, is going to be... Let's take a look here. We'll make the Hall of Kings a little bit, the entrance a little bit wider. And I think we'll make this without a door on it. If we can. I'm not sure if we can get away with that. But this whole thing is going to be... Yeah, this whole thing is going to be... Well, that's as far as you go. Lined with orthoclase floors. You know, we'll do some fancy stuff with it. So this will get us started. The king will need a dining area and, of course, a bedroom. This should give us enough for the bedroom and enough for a dining area. And then after that, we can probably go back to... Whoopsies. Go to priority 4 on this. And we should have some dwarves start rushing in here. Now, the other thing that we started doing is we're going to have to put a couple of our goals, retrieving some bones being one of them, on hold. And I didn't see if that got canceled. But we do need to go ahead and... We do need to go ahead and do... some additional work to get gold. We definitely want gold, right? It's a high value metal. We need to finish our golden pyramid. That hasn't happened yet. And it would be nice to just kind of make some gold stuff here. Oh, hey, look at that. Forged nickel bars. We're going to go look and see. Did it seriously not get canceled? Make silver, nickel silver. I can't tell if it's going to be... Okay, yeah, so there it is. Alright, that's fine. And yes, we might go up with this. We're going to see. Let's take a look at our orthoclase stock. Orthoclase is that beautiful... Oh, look at that. We have so much of it. Orthoclase is that beautiful deep red metal. Okay, so we probably need to go in and cancel that job. We can probably do... Yeah, this whole thing is going to be built out of orthoclase, you guys, so we've got plenty of it. We'll make some rock doors. And then we'll designate maybe 5 of them. Oopsies. Can't change it after that? That's disappointing. We'll throw 10 doors down. I don't know if that's going to be sufficient. I suppose we'll find out. You know, hopefully we can get away with, like, him liking this area, you know, a lot. It was flashing, so I thought they were mining, but I was wrong. But we definitely have them digging up some more areas with gold in them, trying to make some of the areas that we've cordoned off in the first cavern layer a little bit more accessible. I mean, we haven't built something, or we haven't dug out something like this for an express purpose in a long time, so this is actually kind of cool. Lapis Lazulis. Okay, we're getting our first construction mandate from the king. He wants us to make 3 gauntlets. Can we make steel gauntlets? Yeah, let's do that. Gauntlets are fine. He was down there smelting magnetite. The king was. It's not above working, this monarch. Let's see, what do we have? Cobaltite. So let's put some cobaltite down there. We have to make this really nice, you know? they decided not to dig that one out. It's really interesting. Got some masterpiece orthoclase doors. See, our dwarves know how to do it right, you guys. It's really true. All the dwarves running back and forth with their wheelbarrows, hauling the stone away that our miners are cutting through for what will be a beautiful Hall of Kings. Momas, our ever-present. He destroyed his bed last episode. As some of you may recall. So he is stuck in this room. And I'm putting another bed back in there, Momas. Perhaps that's a foolish thing for me to do, but I really can't stand bad behavior like that. Shorl's coming through. Cassiterite. The goal is eventually to line these walls here. I'm not sure what we'll line them with, but I'm thinking of maybe running... Yeah, let's run some more floor through there. Yeah, we're good. Not enough cobaltite for that. That'll work. Now we're going to put orthoclase all the way up through here. And we'll put some orthoclase walls around this area too. Keep building after placement is a good idea. Lots of gabbro down here. Looks like we hit a tetrahedrite vein, though, as well. Indigo tourmaline? Where would that be? Well, they're hauling it out so quickly. It actually might be down in the cavern layer. Oh, there it is. We'll just go ahead and make that, dig that out so we don't have to come back around for it later. And we do want to add some color to this room, I think. So here's what we're going to do. We've got plenty of microcline, so let's put some microcline in. Just because it's pretty, and I like it. We'll get the palace set up here. The throne room as it is. We'll run this up to here. And then we're going to put microcline all the way up to there. Oh, look at that. Lovely rough indigo tourmalines. We'll leave that open for the moment. And I think we'll just leave that the way that it is right there. I'll just wall that off now that it's been taken care of. And we will come through here and dig once again, like around this to, you know, get all the stuff that we want out of it. But for now... For now, we'll leave it as is. Oh, that's not good. We've somehow made this, oh dear. There's 5 here, and there's 6 here, so we need to make this 6 wide as well. So, sorry guys. Rip all of this out. Banning certain exports, okay, as expected. This is looking nice though, so let's put some more floor down, and what we're gonna do is we'll use orthoclase. We'll run orthoclase floors along here. Actually, just do this here. And then let's see here. Oh, this is looking good too. Okay. Let's just do this. There we go. Let's do another line here. This one is going to be microcline. I'll wait for the miners to get down here to take care of that. I don't know how I did that wrong. That's hilarious. Some chromite coming out of that. And then we'll do floor over here. That'll be orthoclase, of course. And let's put some orthoclase walls in. Okay, I think this needs to be cut away one more, doesn't it? Because the wall, yeah, this needs to be cut away here. My goodness. I don't know how we managed that, you guys. Very foolishly, that's how we did it. Yeah, there we go. And we'll get this dug out, and then everything will be all squared up. Looks like we have a visitor as well. This guy's been here before. He's from the Cloister of Funerals in Mountain Mirrored. Let's take a look at where he's at. I guess he's already made his way back onto the map, which is fine. Went too far down. Here we go. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do here is let's get some walls here, if we can, please. Put in those corner pieces. Let's get the yellow zircon dug out. Maybe that'll just become an alcove, I don't know. We definitely want yellow zircon. And there's no point in not having it. And I think I'm just going to divide this up into 2 different rooms. Throw some more orthoclase down right there in that little alcove. Throw 2 down right there, actually. That'll be fine. Come the miners. Pick off this last little section here. And we'll have to wait for that one to be built. Obviously. Could do those, I suppose. Dabbles wants us to build some stuff. You thought it was bad with 3. Let's go... Or you thought it was bad with 1. Let's go with 3 now. I guess it's just the king, if we're being completely honest, so that's okay. Rock toys. And Seabrook needs his puzzle boxes, guys. We'll just do 30 rock toys. Let's do granite. That'll work. We'll do a little microcline here. And orthoclase along here. Let's do a little bit more orthoclase here. And then we're going to put microcline around the back. Lovely. Okay. Oh, that's silly. I don't know why I did that. Let's get rid of those guys there. Just mica walls there, so that's fine. There'll be a little hole there for people to worry about digging into. We can actually line this tomb as well. I think we'll just do... This is going to be interesting because I kind of want to keep the center of this... Put some doors in. Got some orthoclase doors that are beautiful doors. Igestes Kazatleta Lilam is being stolen. Okay. Hang on a second. That's not acceptable. Stealing is bad, generally speaking. Let's get our floor down here. Oh, actually, gotta put that floor down before we can put that in. More orthoclase here. Ownertones likes the orthoclase. Oh, that's right. Oh, boy. Okay, so we have two witnesses who saw Sarvesh Udar Zeneg, the Mason, stealing. Let's go find that out. He's a happy dwarf. He wants martial training, stay occupied, eat a good meal, fight, and acquiring an object. What did he want? Oh, and he's actually in the process of hauling it right now. What is this thing? Gestes. He's right here, isn't he? Nope. That's Feb. I never can tell. There he is. Are you in the military? Oh, he is in the military. It's not very good. This dwarf might just be ready to get kicked from the fortress. Because he's hauling it right now. Disdain self-control. Yeah, he's probably had his eye on this thing for a while. Kazat Lelum. Let's see if I can find that in the stocks. No, of course not. I guess. IGEST. That's really annoying. The Dangerous Wayne, yeah, there it is. It's a treasure of the mighty anvils, and it's something that, like, it's a rhyolite mug. It's not even that valuable. Alright. Well, this is the reason we have a justice system. Okay, so there's two witnesses, Rovald and Ilral. Yeah. I think you have to convict him, or you have to interrogate him first. Where's he going with it? Is he actually trying to leave? Yeah, you're not going to be a Freemason for long. Think that's done? Oh, a whole bunch of people saw him do it. They just all reported the crime. Let's see. Okay, so it hasn't actually come through yet. Maybe it came through now? Sure did. Met with the subject, met with Sarvesh, intimidating remarks, naively complied. He confessed to the theft. Ooh. Ah, I know what's going on. In the early spring of 63, Jurist Valtchu corrupted the subject in order to have an agent in Anvilseal. Valtchu met with the subject and made a threat. The plan worked. The subject revealed that in early spring, the subject plotted to steal. Okay, so this visitor, Jurist Valtchu from the Cloister of Funerals, Mountain Mirrored, the Hillocks, got this guy under his skin. Yeah, Sarvis Rain Relics is our dwarf. So this guy should be punished. And I think this part of the game is unfinished. But you know, it's quite extensive. Like they're trying to, here's the boss, and then here's the thief, and I don't know what these characters mean, UV and SR, but we do know that this guy, we're gonna get him. Okay. So this is, wait a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're going to convince him, or convict him. And then we're going to... Is Vault choose here? He's not here. But we do need to interrogate him, so... And I don't know exactly how this works. I don't know that we can deal with him unless he comes back. Let's try and put him on the list, though. I'll try one more time. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, the theft of Glossfasten, the dangerous Wayne, we've solved the case. Let's keep an eye on this guy. You should get arrested here very soon. I don't know why he's so slow. It's because he's flimsy and very weak, I guess. Now he's off to make Gabbro blocks. Alright, well, Jurist Valchu, who came from the Cloister of Funerals, quite had enough of him. He won't be visiting here ever again. That's interesting. I think we'll roll with it. That's fine. Alright, guys. The favorite activity of all dwarves everywhere. Smoothing and engraving. If you don't believe me, start a fortress yourself. And you will quickly see that smoothing and engraving is all dwarves' most favoritist thing. It's really sad. But they like it, so we let them do it. Looks like we have another tantrum. It's just Momar. Momar. It's Moma's in the jail. He's getting expelled, too, as soon as he's out of jail. You know? Oh, you know what else is something that we could do? So we've got those orthoclase doors that we need to drop down, and we will do that. But let's first look at... He needs 10 chests, 5 cabinets, a weapon rack, and an armor stand. Oh, he has one. 10 chests, 5 cabinets, 5 weapon racks, and 5 armor stands. Excellent, okay. Let's make some Let's make some rock weapon racks, and we'll make them out of orthoclase. And some rock armor stands. I'm well aware, I don't think we actually have enough orthoclase to do this, because we do dig it into, or we do cut it into bricks. So there's our armor stands and our weapon racks. We do need a coffin. I think an orthoclase coffin would be best. That was not what I wanted. There we go. So we've got our orthoclase coffin. We've got 5 weapon racks, 5 armor stands. We need 10 rock coffers. We need some orthoclase, you guys. And then what else did we need here? You needed 5 cabinets. Those are going to be orthoclase as well. I mean, everything is just going to be red. This guy, Uzol, you're going to be the happiest king that there ever was. Until we see what dismal value that orthoclase actually produces. And then to put some items on display. Perhaps some steel gloves, or, you know, some such thing. How is Feb doing? So she has no study, but she has fine quarters and no dining room, and needs some more weapon racks and armor stands. So yeah, we'll take a look at Feb in just a minute. This is actually going really well. We've got most of what it is that we need set up here. It's just going to be a while, although, you know, pretty much all of the dwarves dropped all of the labor that they were doing and decided to, you know, come down here and do this thing here. Why not? Let them carve themselves into history. No one's building anything. Moma's is tantruming again. I don't know how to make this guy happy. He's gone. Do you have any family here? No. Sorry, buddy. Sarvesh is humiliated after being confined. I'm actually going to strip you of your military title as well. Have we... Oh, you know what? We just put him in the military, too. Maybe we'll hold off on that. It seems a little... he's only been in the military for less than a year. It seems maybe we should give him a chance, at least. Wolves are howling, buddy. Don't want to be out there. We're going into early summer in the 63rd year, first Hematite here. Once we complete this year, that's 22 years in Anvilseal, guys. It's been a long time. I guess we've had to do something for 63 episodes. My goodness. I didn't think that it would ever come to this. I thought this would be a very short playthrough, and Anvilseal would die. I inevitably make a mistake. And if you've ever done any type of performing, you know that... What the heck is going on here? you know that you make mistakes when people are watching, and I still make mistakes even knowing people that are... I get nervous. I don't know why, but I get nervous. There's a wheel of cheese in here, which makes sense. But this is ingredients. Why is there cloth in here? Okay, so they just haven't cleaned it up. That's why. Yeah, as soon as this guy comes back, you guys are in trouble. And we might have to do something about where our masterpieces are stored. Just because, look at that. Okay, so they're down here doing this. We do need to go find ourselves some more orthoclase. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit for this and see if maybe there's some bumbling around here in the cavern. That's orthoclase. Yeah, this is fairly lucrative out here, so here's what we're going to do. We can't really go across there, so we can go here. So what I'm going to say is, yeah, this will be priority number 3. It seems like there's going to be some good stuff there. This goes way up. There's not orthoclase here, so it's just on level -9. So this is where we'll actually start digging. And we're just going to do, like, a ton of just digging and digging and digging. Actually, you know what? What am I thinking? That's a silly way to do this. Very silly way to do this. Here's what we could do instead. Well, he just pop out right here. You know? And they can, yeah, sure, you can dig all of that out too, I suppose. Like, why not, you know? Why not? Wish there was orthoclase and gold in this area, but that is not the case, so we'll start with that. And we will need to put some doors in here. The king requires orthoclase. This is the reason that we are mining down here, looking specifically for orthoclase. Bonus points if you find, you know, some gems or tetrahedrite. There's a little Tetris shape right there. Look at that. That's kind of neat. Oops. We'll dig out all of this orthoclase. Hopefully we don't cause any collapses. But I suppose we could. There's definitely orthoclase down here as well, so that's kind of want to start from the top, dig down, and then, you know, we'll continue to hollow things out, you know, as we go along. I do want to get this portion opened up as quickly as possible, so... There we go. That'll be nice. And we can put some doors down there as well. Okay, let's go back to our throne room. We'll just do this here. Just call this the Royal Palace. And it will also serve as it'll also serve as a nice little area for. We can get to the Temple of Death quickly. Nope. No door there then. Throw some orthoclase doors down here. Lovely. It's almost all done. They can go along here and do this next. This will be the tomb. Okay. Will it let me make this into an office? We're gonna call this the Hall of Kings. It's huge, right? Like, if you don't like it, I guess it works. Royal Throne Room. Good. That made it easy. Let's make this a dining hall. Let's just call it Royal Dining. Lovely. And then we'll do another zone here, and this is going to be the Royal Bedroom. Maybe we'll make that a secret exit or something like that. I don't know. The dwarves want their king to be... happy. Okay, so let's run that out for a little bit. Yeah, you don't have a tomb. Wow, we didn't even put anything in there, and he's happy with that. That's insane. All right, well, let's just make this a tomb then. Whoops. Get rid of one or two of these little guys here. Call this the Royal Mausoleum. What we're going to do with this, too, is I think I'm just, every time we have a king, not that I'm planning on having new kings turn over all the time, but every time we have a king, we'll just make another large room off of this. And, you know, that'll be that. Someone engrave that thing, guys. Come on. Nope. Cyclops Bane fell asleep. Yeah, what are you writing? The complete works of Shakespeare there, Dwarf? Let's go. It's one of the other Seabricks. He's done. Let's check on our prisoners. Yeah, look at so he's getting water, pleasure, nice bed, nice restraint. So this is kind of canceling out that humiliated bad thought that he's getting from being in jail. And hopefully he becomes a redeemed man. Let's see. Yeah, hey, look at that. We got back down there. One more piece of floor to build. The whole fortress comes to help you when you've got these little projects going on. But if it's something else, by God, you just better hope it gets in line with everything else. Let's build some... Okay, so we got a new yak cow. Let's go up to 7. We'll get some yaks. We'll get some yak meat later, I think. Let's put our bed down. And let's choose the best bed that we can find. Tower cap, fungi wood, plum wood. Let's just do the plum wood. It's definitely a beautiful... Okay, so interestingly enough, it's not a grand mausoleum yet. Let's get his weapon racks and armor stands set up. And let's get... Do we build tables or thrones? Yeah, we don't have any thrones. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to make 2 rock thrones. The reason we're doing this is king and queen. I don't think that they'll actually use them. But we've got them there. And then we'll make rock tables. I hope I didn't blow something away that I didn't want to. Didn't mean to there. Let's make these out of orthoclase as well. Yeah, look at all that stuff we still have to make. The coffin, the coffers, the cabinets, everything. And we only want... We probably want 4... Actually, we need more than that because we're going to need some in the dining room. Yeah. We need... I'm going to make a large table for the king. It's going to be a bunch of tables, of course, but, you know, a large enough table. So let's do 10, which means we're going to need 10... We're going to need a dozen thrones. Actually, we're going to need a dozen because I think you have to put a table in the office as well. So we'll do table and throne here, and then a big table and a big throne. We can make a stockpile down here. This is going to be the royal booze stock. And I don't think, we want drinks. And we could actually really limit it so that he only gets the stuff that he likes. Let's just take a look and see. Uzel, what is it that you liked to drink? My king. He's a professional stonecrafter. Interesting. He wants to help with someone. He wants to pray. Only do assigned tasks. He wants to help and be with friends. So he doesn't really want to do a lot of work, it seems like, which is fine. So let's go look at his personality. And What kind of things does he like to eat? Could we just get donkeys and feed him donkey meat? Sees friendships, finer things in life. Really respects those that take time to work and master skill. Deeply respects those who work hard for their labors. Fair dealing. Finds merit. This guy's like, we're gonna do a little bit more digging on this guy, but he makes a small mesh of his own things. Oh, there it is. When possible, he prefers to consume lizard, spotted ratfish, and turnip wine. I don't think we're going to get any turnip wine, so we're just going to make it a booze stock. Which is fine. So all of the... Oh, yeah, we can put some mead down there. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to put some food down here as well, but only prepared meals. May as well just do that, I suppose. There we go. There's the royal food supply. And I mean, he's relatively happy, right? We just need the armor stands and whatnot. Let's look at Feb, because Feb has some needs as well. She needs a study. She needs a little bit larger area and a few more weapon racks and armor stands. I think we can get away with... We don't want to sell Feb cheap, right? But I think we talked about at the beginning of the episode kind of putting an area together for Feb over here. And so that's what we're going to do. We are going to kind of get this area dug out. Oh, hey, look at that. That's as far as we can go with that, because the rest of this is block wall. We really made a big, nice landing area here with all the rhyolite blocks. So maybe we won't do that. Even though that is hematite. This is orthoclase. Make some rhyolite roadways here. We could potentially use this, although it is a 2-door system. I don't know what we'll use that for. Maybe we'll make it into a temple. I'm anticipating we might need to do that. Here's what we're going to do. More rhyolite blocks down here, boys and girls. We will dig that out. We'll put some blocks along there. In fact... No, we don't have to do that. I just want to put some floor, and then we'll put walls out there. Ah. Before we can do that, though, the Hydra, Tata Ostzu. Tata Ostzu has come. A giant dragon-like monster with 7 biting heads. And where is this Hydra coming from? Is it down in the basement? I'm guessing it is. Let's see where you're at. Oh no. He is on the surface. All right. Haha, that changes things a little bit over here, doesn't it? Let's not quite do that. All right, so let's get some burrows going on here. We're gonna have to do some burrowing stuff. We don't want people going outside, so I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit to make sure that we've got all of our areas covered. Oh, this is outside of the burrow too. That's bad. We're going to war, guys. Shouldn't be that surprising, I suppose. We'll make sure that the mayor can get back to his home. That's looking okay. I don't know why that's in the burrow, but that's fine. I need to dig that out, but let's get this area taken care of for sure. Because we're going to turn this burrow on, and we need to make sure that it's we can continue to work on the projects that we've got going on. Look at that. That's nice. That's going to take us out of orthoclase range. Although I see, as I'm going down here, there's more orthoclase right here, I think. Good thing to note, because it's a long way down. It's a very long way down before we hit that cavern layer. Look at that. Okay. Let's do some doorways. And then we'll just do another airlock right here. Looks good. Okay, guys. Here comes the burrow, unpaused. Everybody should be in the burrow. And then let's do some... let's do some shooting, shall we? Close that bad boy up. And then we'll go over to places. That's not what I wanted. It is... Maybe it is what I wanted. Yeah, it is. Staff those siege engines. Let's see if we can do this in the right order. And let's find out where our friend is. We're just going to follow him a little bit. He is charging. 331 years old. Let's see what his kills are. Nothing. This is fresh. He's a fresh Hydra, you guys. Um, guys. Guys. What's going... What is... What is happening here? Oh, this is going to be bloody. Oh, no! He made it inside. I can't believe this. How? How did he make it inside? Okay, we do have a dwarf that's coming. He is a Hammerlord. Ablel Vukarust. Urn Breach. High Master Fish Cleaner. He's a legendary Hammer Dwarf. I bet you this guy can go toe to toe with the Hydra. Let's see. He doesn't seem to be going after the Hydra. Okay, now he's seen it. And they have met into combat. Hydras are already thrown up. Let's take a look. Hammerlord bashes the Hydra in the lower body with a silver warhammer. The Hydra looks sick. It misses. Oh my gosh. It does have 7 heads. Might take this guy a while to kill it. Just because of the fact that it has 7 heads, you know? Here comes the crossbow dwarf. Okay, no, he's running away. I think Ablel is getting the best of this Hydra at the moment, which isn't entirely surprising. Has he hit the Hammerlord yet? The force pulls the 6th neck. Hydra breaks the grip of the Hammerlord's upper front teeth on the Hydra's. Did he bite the Hydra? Yes. The Hammerlord bites the Hydra in the right front leg, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. Ablel is a beast. He might be more fearsome than this Hydra. All right. The story continues. The Hydra got away from him. He's nauseous and bleeding. Ability to stand has been lost. Gold scales. Ooh. He's a golden Hydra. Just after a few rounds of combat with Ablel, his right front leg is broken. Right front leg is cut open. Right front leg is oozing the prestige of Indignation's Hydra blood. I guess that's the Hydra's name as well. Prestige of Indignation. Good lord. Right front leg is bruised. Right rear foot is broken. Right rear foot is bruised. Right rear leg is broken. Right rear leg is bruised. Left front foot is broken. On and on and on and on. Guts are bruised. Upper body is bruised. 6th head is bruised. Right kidney is bruised. 4th head is bruised. His liver is bruised. His left floating ribs are broken. Yep. His skull of the 6th head is fractured. Skull of the 4th head is fractured. Not long for this world is what I'm putting this Hydra at. And this is looking to be a one-on-one fight, if I'm being completely honest. Give him a couple more rounds. Hydra misses the Hammerlord. There's a lot fewer heads, so the Hammerlord is getting... Ablel's getting a lot more licks in here. 2nd neck, 7th neck. You guys better get here soon, because there's not going to be much left of this thing. Who's on the way? Who is on the way here? We've got Kib, Cyclops Bane, who's waiting to join the fight, and Lycott Crazed Machine, who also wants to join the fight. But Ablel is... Battle rages, I must press on. Yeah, I don't... was this... the Hammerlord bites the Hydra in the fourth head, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. This guy is a biter. It's at least the second bite. Hydra breaks the grip of the Hammerlord's upper front teeth on his fourth head. The Hammerlord scratches the Hydra, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. The fourth twists the fourth. Wow. That's something you could do in vocal warm-ups right there. The force twists the fourth neck. The Hammerlord kicks the Hydra in the right front foot. The force twists the right front leg, bashes him in the right eye of the first head with the silver warhammer. He bruised his right eye. He might not get this kill solo, just because we've got... Who's this? It's Cyclops, Bane, and Lycott that are coming in to help finish this poor thing off. I really do hope that he gets the kill. Winded and bleeding. Ability to stand lost. Okay. Yeah. Cyclops Bane has joined the fight. This thing is still alive. I'm actually quite surprised. It's just winded and bleeding. Those items. Yeah, that's quite crazy right there. I think the question we need to be asking ourselves is, can we eat the Hydra? Okay, Deadeye is in the fight now. Everybody's in the fight now. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, they're all showing up. Ablel is the one that's gotten... Yeah, satisfied upon improving armor. Let's take a look at Ablel. See how the rest of the dwarves are faring here. Yeah, the rest of the dwarves. Hate Evils is in here. Deadeye's in here now. Oh yeah, this is just going to become a pummeling. What are you doing out here? Mayor. What are you doing? Oh, I think he was coming out to join the fight. The Hydra is dead. It's already marked for a job. Wow. We can turn off the burrow. Oh, he was coming out to clean. I see. There we go. That's what I wanted. This is going from bottom to top. Yeah, top to bottom, actually. All right. Yeah, you guys are off duty now. Okay, let's see who got the kill. He's killed a bunch of vultures. Kib. Deadeye. I hope it's Ablel that got the kill. No, he didn't get the kill? Oh. That's a pity. All right, who ended up with it? Cyclops Bane did not. Neither did Deadeye. Who got it? Is it Hate Evils? Yeah, Prestige of Indignation. Hate Evils got the kill on Tata Ostzu. Can't say that right to save my life. Don't attack me. Don't send your military dwarves after me. He got the kill. Sorry, she got the kill. But you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Ablel, you're a fish cleaner. But you're part of the Silvery Anvil. And just because of this, here's what we're going to do. You are going to get... You did most of the damage to this, and someone just came in and gave you a kill steal. So, we're going to call you Ol Seven Heads. Ol Seven Heads. Ablel Vukarust, the fish cleaner. Earn breach. And, of course, congratulations to Hate Evils. Congratulations to her as well. Because it really is a team sport. But yeah, we got a dead Hydra there. I think we're going to have some Hydra meat, which will be delightful. We'll have a little feast with that. But for now, here in the 11th of Heavenlight in the early summer, we need to draw this episode to a close. So thank you for joining me here on Ankh for episode 63 of Anvilseal. It's been a pleasure to have you along. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And as you go on about your day, well, don't forget to hit somebody with a little bit of kindness. And we'll see you next time.